Hello, beautiful heart and souls. Crystal in here. Welcome to my channel, Tune Into Love. Thank you for joining me for this pick a card reading. This pick a card is coming through as an energetic check-in, messages from source, messages from your soul, whatever it is that you need to hear at this time in your journey. So take a moment, a nice deep breath. We have 3 different groups to choose from. Group 1, 2, or 3. Whichever group is calling to your intuition the strongest is most likely the message for you. Whatever you feel most guided to tune into, there could be more than one message. Always trust your intuition, honor your intuition, and take what resonates, leave the rest. I will place timestamps in the description below for all of you. And I just want to say thank you once again for tuning in. It truly is my honor and pleasure to be here and share all of these messages with all of you amazing, beautiful people. So thank you so much to all my subscribers. And if you are new to the channel and the messages do resonate, please do subscribe. And with that, let's just get into it. We'll start with group number 1 here. Hello, group number 1. How are all of you beautiful heart and souls? I hope you're all feeling well. So let's see what this message is all about, what the energy is around you right now, what your source, soul, heart wants you to know. We have crystals healing. Crystals healing. I laid them upside down if you didn't notice that. Very interesting. When I got that, it was kind of like flipped it over, like crystals healing. And like I have this crystal here. This is rose quartz, but it's like if it's this way and then flipped it over, I don't know. There's something here about the multidimensionality of crystals and how they can be tuned into in so many different ways. Crystals actually retain energetic information, right? And it's very subtle. However, the more that you're around them, the more that your energy interacts with them, the more that they retain of your energy or whatever intentions that you're setting. So there was something here about, it's like even if you feel flipped over or you feel like you're in a whatever state of energy that's not your normal state, or it's something new, something unknown, there's something here about having no fear, that it's all, everything you need to know, all the information is always there. And it doesn't matter which way the crystal is. It doesn't matter if it's upside, there's no upside down, there's no right side up. It's just, it is what it is, right? So there's something here about that. And there may be some beautiful messages and just feelings that you're able to tune into if you just allow yourself to kind of maybe pick a crystal or two and have it with you, throughout the day. Whatever you feel drawn to. I feel like there's no right or wrong. I feel like there's a message here from the crystals themselves. Like there's no right or wrong. It's just whatever you're drawn to. And there's something here about carrying them on you or just holding them in your hand and allowing yourself to receive maybe any forgotten information, anything that you may have intended in the past or what you want to manifest in the future, something that's already present within your life, within your energy. And it's simply a matter of just retuning into it, feeling it, and knowing that it's always there. Okay, so that's very interesting that came through like that. So let's do some tarot and find out a little bit deeper into this message. This energetic check-in is what it felt like when I was pulling the cards. So let's see here. I'm seeing also like all the different colored crystals. Like there's no right or wrong. It doesn't even matter what they're called. Or what their purpose is. I even have stuff here, like this is petrified wood that I found lying on the ground. It's a piece of petrified wood and I absolutely love it. I have it in all my readings. Like I love having it with me wherever I go. And I have actually some larger pieces. I have tons of crystals and rocks that I find all over the place. I feel like they just kind of like emerge out of the ground for me, especially where I live. Where I live, there's crystals everywhere around here. So it could be something special too, like that, where, they feel more special when you feel like they've been gifted to you from nature versus going and buying them in a store. Like you don't need to be so, I feel like if there's anyone out there who feels like they need to go to the store or buy them or something like that, that's not even the point of it. It's like there's something where we're naturally drawn or attracted to certain items, and they're attracted to us as well. And so there's, you know, those energetic imprints. You never know where those crystals have been or what they've been through. So there's something there about like the history of the earth, the energy of the earth being able to communicate with you in some way. Like this again is another example. I believe this was actually a rock that my mom had, or someone in my family. It was passed down to me, and I don't even know exactly what it is. However, it just, there's something to it when I hold it. I feel like a sense of familiarity or calm. And I find all sorts of things. This one, these are two heart rocks. This is actually a heart rock, and I have it here in this other little rock that came from the ocean or something with this white quartz here. It's a heart shape as well. Just little things that I've collected, and I feel like there's something here about, you know, appreciating and recognizing the specialness of just the very simple, you know, and how things are so simple, and the energy that's connected to those things. This is a piece of amethyst that I have here that someone gave me, and I just love amethyst. I've always loved it. My grandma always had large pieces of amethyst in her house, and so, you know, it's a very spiritual stone. I just feel like whatever is significant to you, whatever is special to you, is going to be the most powerful sort of energy that you're going to feel. It's not so much about like what it is exactly or where you know, it's even like, you know, something more special when it was given to you or you found it, like a gift, you know, versus something you've purchased. Even though I feel like if it's something you've purchased, that's okay too. It's about connecting to the energy of where that crystal originated, okay, and what it's picked up along the way. Very interesting feelings here. We have the Seven of Swords, okay. We have Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Hierophant. So I feel like there's something here that's going to help you really clear out any sort of mental thoughts that feel like they don't belong to you, for example. Like I feel like there's something here about the sevens, right? It's sort of a number we associate with illusions or even like lottery, jackpot winnings. And I feel like here with the Hierophant, there's a significant energy of committing to your spiritual, your sort of spiritual way, like whatever is unique to you, whatever is familiar feeling to you. I feel like this is about feelings. Like there's something here about holding crystals and the feeling that you receive versus any sort of thoughts or words. It's more so about feeling. Even in this picture where they're holding the crystal and they have their special little bag here of crystals, it's a very healing type of energy. So there's something here about energetic check-in and tuning in with the elements of nature itself, where you connect with the feeling of something versus words, thoughts. You know, if you've been wanting to manifest something for a while, you know, instead of saying mantras or affirmations out loud or, you know, writing things down, an alternative would be something where you could connect with actual rocks, flowers, you know, things, the elements of nature that allow you to feel and receive that energy. There's something there about the receptiveness. I feel like you've been investing your time, your energy, your resources, your money into all the right things. I feel like there's going to be like, I feel like everything is moving along. Whatever it is that you've invested that time and energy into is going to be very fruitful, very rewarding. And I feel like right now is the time for you to just be able to feel into what is working for you, what isn't. And you're going to be able to clearly see like the words, the truth versus what is not true for you. It's like a time where you get to kind of assess things before moving forward, before the rewards really start coming in, right? Before you start really reaping the rewards of all of your time invested, so that as you're continuing to move forward, you're very clear on how you want to reinvest or how you want to continue growing, how you want to continue maintaining the momentum of all of this. And I feel like your connection to your source, you know, your spirit, is something to really allow yourself to, you know, fall into. Like, I feel like it's something you can rely on. It's something that's always solid for you. It's always something that you can like tune into for any sort of questions versus any sort of like, I feel like there's like new truths always being spoken, or people have new ways of doing things. However, like for you to rely on your own spiritual practices is always something that works. It's always something that's like fail safe. And I feel like this is a time for you to kind of tune into that and really feel what works for you versus what is, you know, not really resonant with you. Okay. Because I feel like here, like with the guy, you know, he's holding swords of truth. You know, he feels like he's moving forward and yet he's looking backwards. He's not sure, like, you know, are these people going to come after their swords? And here he is, like, about to walk into this, you know, this rope noose thing and become the hangman, right? That's how it feels like. I feel like you're in a position right now where you can really focus on more like material objects that are nature related, that are that high energetic frequency of pure love, of pure, you know, life force energy itself, and really get into your feelings versus your head. Okay, like I feel like you're like one step ahead of everything so that you're not going to walk into any traps. Okay. And here we have Herne the Hunter, the Chariot card. So yeah, again, this is like really trusting your intuition, your internal guidance with the feelings, you know, being neutral in your energetic field versus light or dark or, you know, good or bad or anything like that. It's really being at one with everything versus being in duality consciousness. And I feel like here again, it's about how you feel. It's listening to your inner guidance and becoming aware that some thoughts can be kind of tricky. Some thoughts can lead us, you know, in paths that we don't really need to go down. That you have, you know how to tune into your guidance. You know what's manifesting for you. You know what you've been investing your time and energy into. So stay focused on that right now, okay? We have the Weaver, Queen of Scrolls, beautiful. So, you know, Queen of Scrolls would be the Queen of Swords, okay? So, you know, being that Queen of Truth, being in your truth, really, you know the truth, you speak the truth. Stay true to what you know because you're on the right path, you know. And here we have the Sorceress, the High Priestess, okay, with the Hierophant, divine couple, divine counterparts. This is really beautiful because I feel like here, even with the tarot cards, this is like, you know, more traditional looking artwork where it just feels very true. It's this, you know, old ways. We've been doing tarot for a long, long time. You know, this is the after tarot. However, it kind of represents more of that older style. And here we have a newer style. This is the Chrysalis Tarot. You know, so I feel like you're learning how to integrate the old and the new, and yet it's still that true path of, you know, life force energy. It's very neutral. Like you're in a very beautiful neutral place. And I feel like the crystals are, you know, something that are a part of the earth. They've been a part of the earth forever. We are crystalline in a lot of ways. Like there's so much information within a crystal. And it can only be felt energetically, like through your feelings. It's very subtle. You've got to be in tune with it intentionally. And I feel like here, it's just reminding you to stay focused on what you know and allow that to continue growing and expanding. Because I feel like, you know, it's like, even though we know things, it's like what we know continues to grow and flourish and expand. Like just like a tree as it grows and becomes bigger and bigger, and the bark becomes thick, and the trunk becomes wide, and the fruits become more abundant. Like there's something here about trusting yourself and knowing that what you're doing is absolutely wonderful and perfect for you. And, you know, it's just becoming aware of, like, you know, filtering through, like, just because something's new or somebody else has said it or it's working for them doesn't mean that you have to, you know, do that path. Like stay true to what you know is right for you, because everything that you're doing is wonderful. It's perfect. Okay. And I feel like here with the Queen of Scrolls and the Weaver, it's like being a part of this, you know, big tapestry of life and weaving our way, like really staying true to your truth. Your truth is your truth. It's no one else's. And I feel like you're such a beautiful personality. You're very unique. You're very magical. Like I feel like this magical energy, like you have a deep connection with the earth that you can feel. It's a very subtle yet powerful feeling, and you're very like modern too. Like you can be in the modern world, and yet you have this connection to the ancient world. Okay, so I feel like it's, again, just stay true to yourself, stay true to your path. The crystals will really aid in your healing and just reminding you of your own energetic frequency and all the information that you've, accumulated over the years. Like it's all wisdom. It's all beautiful, and you're being guided in beautiful ways. Okay, so moving forward with your truth and really listening to your intuition, whatever that is right now, and integrating the crystals into your healing, into your whatever it is that you're manifesting. I feel like that's really going to help you a lot right now. Okay. So let's see. Let's get some oracle cards here. I love it. It's very alchemical. It's just very, very awesome energy. A lot of wisdom. You're a very wise soul, old soul, yet new. It's like it's like being the old wise soul and yet feeling that youthful newness. I love it. Very youthful and yet wise, and discerning, and having fun. Having fun with it. Not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call person, boundaries, still angry. Okay, so it could be someone in your life that's really gotten under your skin in a certain type of way. And so it's really important for you to stay focused on yourself right now and what you're doing, and being able to rely on your spiritual path, on your gifts, on your talents, on whatever it is that you're focused on. Because whoever this person is or whatever this situation is, they're not even in a place that can benefit you right now. So it's like, you're like, not today. I'm not dealing with that. Like, I'm staying focused on my stuff, because I feel like that has something to do with the Seven of Swords. Like, I feel like it could be a person that maybe introduced a new, a newness into your life, a connection in your consciousness, something that allowed you to see things from new angles. And yet, and it was truth, and yet it may not be true for you. It may have caused some problems and some issues. And I feel like they're not able to be with you in the way that's beneficial for you. And so I feel like, you're in this place where it's like, no, I've got to just, honor my boundaries. Not today. I'm not dealing with this. Every time we do, I feel worse, whatever it is. So definitely staying true here with the Queen of Swords, the Sorceress, the High Priestess, and this will resolve itself at some point. Okay. It almost feels like some sort of distraction, where it started out as truth, or it could have been, and yet I feel like it's more in the head than in the body. Like in your body, you can feel it, and it can be frustrating. Okay. Especially right now, where I feel like, you're kind of in a period of time where you're waiting for some things to happen, and you've put a lot of time and energy into something, and there's no reason to, doubt yourself or get off course, or, stop paying attention to what you're doing. Whatever it is, it kind of feels like a distraction. Okay. Trust, number 47, trust. Okay, so trust yourself, trust what you feel and know to be true. Okay, whatever this is, this person, I feel like it's a person or a situation that doesn't have that same level of trust that you do. They haven't established that for themselves. So there's something here where I feel like they're like trying to convince you, or they're rejecting something, and it's, it's not feeling good. It's kind of rubbing you the wrong way, or it's getting under your skin. So, instead of avoiding or feeling like you have to avoid it or whatever, stay focused on what you're doing already. Stay focused on what's working for you. Stay focused on what you know to be true. That's going to help a lot. Okay. Trust this process. Trust what's unfolding. Trust your path. You can rely on your path. You can rely on your spiritual connection, on your connection to your soul, your source. These two wanted to come out here. We have courage, number 14, and 6, change is unavoidable. Okay, so this is beautiful. I feel like this is really allowing you to embrace changes in life, no matter what, no matter what is happening in the external reality or even within yourself. When change is happening, you always have resources or tangible things that you can do in every moment to tune into your source, to tune in on what's true for you. Okay, so, and I'm feeling like even if it's as simple as just a crystal, like just, holding it, feeling that pure energy connection with something physical in your reality really does help a lot. Have courage. Whatever this is, it requires you to have courage, to really be strong, to trust yourself, to build that confidence within yourself, okay? And don't give up on yourself. Change is unavoidable, and whatever the changes are, you know, they're all for the best. They're all happening for your growth, for your evolution, and for you to, you know, for you to take the approach of learning from it, from staying true to the wisdom that you know within yourself. That's really going to help you appreciate the beauty of all of this and not get too caught up in anything that's, you know, just not right for you, okay? So let's see what else wants to come through here. Let's get a self-love card. My business is prosperous. Look at that. My business is prosperous. I rejoice in other people's successes because I know there is plenty for everyone. And I felt this come through in a couple different ways. My business is prosperous, as in, you know, your business, your energy, your mindset is prosperous. Your business, like minding our own business. I feel like that's, you know, has something to do with it. It's something, you know, where when you adopt that mindset and you really trust that mindset, like my business is prosperous, my thoughts are prosperous, my energy is prosperous. Whatever is, you know, not supporting me in that is not aligned with me, and I'm aware of it, and I'm able to then, you know, continue staying focused on what is prosperous, on knowing that I'm prosperous. You know what you've invested into yourself. You know what your commitments are. So whatever this is, it's almost like allowing you to really, you know, refine and define and see things much more clearly. And I feel like when we're in these periods of time where things are just kind of, you know, like maybe we're waiting for something to happen, we're waiting for things to become, you know, it's like the Seven of Pentacles is like you're waiting for things to come to fruition, right? So it's like we want to just be able to feel good in that time and focus on whatever we can to, you know, allow that time to feel good. And so I'm seeing here too, like with the Queen of Scrolls, like she's drawing a picture, right? Like you don't always have to be working on things to be in that prosperous energy. You can be being creative. You can, you know, you can stop for a moment and do something creative like artwork or read a book or hang outside for a little while. I feel like here even it's like, you know, if you feel like you need to do something, you're very alchemical. And when I say that, I feel like you're very magical when it comes to being able to work with energy in such a way that is fun, that is, it's like you feel like it's like educational and yet it's fun. It's like the way that you can interact with life in new and fun and exciting ways that feels, I don't know, it feels like you like to invest your time and energy into things that continue to grow. And so, you know, like even just learning about crystals and like, you know, putting them in mandalas, like whatever it is, or like, you know, putting them in a glass of water every day for the next week and drinking crystal water, you know, like, I don't know, like these little things that really allow you to feel connected, and this energy doesn't override you, whatever this energy is, and just remind you how prosperous you are and everything that you choose to do, how intentional you really are. It feels kind of like an annoyance, you know, like this energy feels kind of like annoying. It feels kind of annoying, like it won't stop. So I feel like, you know, it's just about redirecting yourself whenever you feel that. Don't beat yourself up or anything like that. Just, you know, keep moving forward, keep going. We have flow of prosperity. Look at that, Lakshmi. All right, stay focused on your prosperity, on your flow of prosperity, your prosperous energy. You're very prosperous. Your energy is very prosperous. You're definitely, you know, there's nothing for you to worry about when it comes to prosperity or when it comes to what you've invested in, having all of the, you know, the benefits that you desire, whatever it is. Nothing is wrong. Everything's unfolding as it should, okay? There's nothing to worry about, truly. Let's get a Bob Ross card here. Every day is a good day when you paint. Okay, so Two of Spades, Two of Swords. you know, whenever you're connected in with your spiritual path, your gifts, your whatever it is that you do that connects you to spirit, that's always going to feel good to you. Whenever you're connected into your prosperous energy, whenever you're, you know, into your thing, whatever your thing is, it's always going to be a good day, okay? It's always going to feel good, and you're the one who feeds that. You do it, and you do it beautifully, and, you know, these energies in life happen. I don't know why. I mean, I do. If I really look at it, I can see why they're happening. However, it's like, why, you know? So have courage and stay true to yourself and just embrace changes and make sure that whatever you do, you're consciously choosing to interact in ways that feel good for you every day, whatever that is. You bring the good into your life no matter what, you know, because it's in this way, we're not relying on anyone else to make us feel good. We're doing that for ourselves. And then, you know, it's much easier to be able to deal with certain things that aren't so pleasant to deal with. Okay. So I feel like whatever it is, when you feel your, you know, like when your cup is full, when you're connected to your source, it's so much better. It helps you, it allows you to be able to handle whatever comes your way, no matter what it is, and embrace the changes in your life, embrace the flow, embrace the differences, have acceptance for whatever's happening, really stay in tune with prosperity. Okay, so let's see, is there anything else that's calling here that wants to be seen? Let's get one here from this little deck here. This is kind of similar to my self-love deck. Let's see. What message wants to come through? I am worth loving. I am worth loving. I do not have to earn love. I am lovable because I exist. Others reflect the love I have for myself. Okay, so this is really beautiful. I feel like this goes right along with this Not Today card. Whatever this is, you honor yourself. You know you're lovable. You respect yourself, your boundaries. And there's a reason why you feel that way. When you're just like, I'm not dealing with that, or maybe someone's doing that to you, you know that you're worth all the love in the world. And so if someone is behaving that way towards you, for example, see that as a gift, you know, say thank you, remind yourself to be grateful, because if anyone is treating you that way, not giving you the time of day, for example, or they're leading you astray in some way, and you feel it, and it brings you, you know, it hurts your heart, stay focused on what you know nourishes yourself, because you are worth loving, and you don't have to do anything to earn love. You are lovable because you exist. Others reflect the love I have for myself. Okay, so it will help remind you of the love that you have for yourself. And if this is someone in your life that you don't want to deal with, same sort of thing. You know, there's a reason why that discordant energy is there. You know, it's not resonant for a reason. So no matter what, we can't make things happen the way we want to in that way. What we can do, though, is focus on what does nourish us, what does connect us to that loving vibe. So, you know, if you're a painter, every day's a good day when you paint, right? You feel good when you're in your creativity. You feel good when you're in your spirit. You feel good when you're doing what you're aligned with, what feels good for you, what you've chosen to do. You know, whether that's, I mean, I'm even seeing like, you know, the chariot here. I mean, it could be just going for a drive, whatever it is you enjoy doing, that allows your energy to just, you know, shift into its own alignment. That's going to help a lot. And it, you know, whatever this is, it's teaching you that. It's teaching you that you are truly responsible for your own self, and that you have full power over your own energy. And when you're truly in allowance of that, it, you know, you prove it to yourself just by simply doing it. So this is really beautiful. I'm really grateful to see this, because you're a really strong person. You're a really beautiful person, and you deserve the absolute best. Okay, so stay true to yourself, and know that whatever it is here too that you've invested in, your time and energy, the rewards are great, and they're all unfolding. They're all on their way. Whatever it is that you've been hoping for, you've been working towards, it's about to just grow and evolve in beautiful ways that you can't even imagine quite yet. But I feel it very, very strongly. It feels very guided. And it feels like Spirit's here, right here, just letting you know, heads up, so that you can continue you know, walking down your path with confidence and knowing that everything is well, okay? You are beautiful heart and soul, and I'm truly grateful to share these messages. So group number 1, I truly hope it resonated. I hope that it brought you some comfort, relief, and just wisdom moving forward, and that you just continue staying true to your beautiful heart and soul. You know what to do. You know what to do, and you're going to make the right choices and embrace whatever changes are coming in the best ways. Like it's exciting to embrace those changes, okay? So thank you. It's truly my honor and pleasure. Thank you to all my beautiful subscribers. I love you infinitely. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe if the message resonated. I will be back again very soon with another message. It's truly my honor and pleasure. Thank you all so much. Be good to yourselves, and I'll see you again very soon. Infinite love always. Peace. Hello, group number 2. How are all of you beautiful heart and souls? Thank you once again for tuning in. So let's see what this energetic check-in is all about, what your heart and soul, what source wants you to know at this time. We have Augor, Mastery. Beautiful. Okay. Augor, Mastery. So you're definitely experiencing a time of self-mastery, and I feel like you're receiving a lot of wisdom right now, or integrating wisdom that you've already learned. I feel like you're becoming more self-aware of how wise you really are, and maybe even, you know, beginning to recognize yourself as someone who's very already self-mastered in a lot of ways. And I feel like this confidence that you're able to embody now because of it. I'm seeing here like the way that he's sitting, the way that he's positioned, and with his hands up, eyes closed, you know, folded legs. Like I feel like you're receiving a lot of information right now when it comes to like the spiritual realms. I'm even seeing like, you know, with the energy around, it's like this very spiritual energy. It's colorful. There's a lot of information that's within that can only be felt internally. And I feel like you're very aware of it, and when you are, you're very receptive to it. So there's something here about, let's dig a little deeper into this. Let's get a few more messages here. We have Psyche, the world. Psyche. Wow, oh my goodness. It just feels so full, so rich, so abundant, you know, it's so alive. We have 4 of Mirrors, which should be the 4 of Cups, and we have 2 of Stones, or the 2 of Pentacles. So, my goodness. It feels so worldly. Like I feel like you are connected right now in so many ways. Here we have the world, which is encompassing, embodying all, like the one and all of it. And yet with the mermaid here and the mirrors, it's like there's something here about really going deep, you know, really being submerged in some deep emotional energy. And also here with the bear and the rocks, it's like the way that the bear is on top of the rocks, and you can see all the forests and everything. Like there's so many different perspectives that you're able to see all at once, right? I mean, she's underwater, he's on top of the rocks. The world card, you know, she's just like feeling it all. I feel like you're able to see within and without, like inside, outside, just by closing your eyes. I feel like you're connected. The Augurs are very connected, as you know. They're very wise people, very self-mastered in terms of spiritual ways of life, the ancient ways, the knowings of the world. It's like they know things that are going on in the world, and they don't even have the internet, you know. They feel it in their intuition, in their consciousness. And I feel like you're definitely receiving that right now, experiencing that right now in many ways. And I feel like here, even with the 4 of Mirrors, there's something about knowing that all of these opportunities are available for us. And yet that's not necessarily your main concern. Like, you know that there's so many opportunities in the world. And I feel like right now you're really immersed in receiving the information and the wisdom and the spiritual insight right now that you know will lead you to the next thing, okay? Let's get a few more cards here. We have the Ace of Cups here with the World. The Page of Swords, beautiful, with the Four of Cups. And Judgment here with the Two of Stones. I love this. I feel like your higher self, your source energy self is really speaking to you right now. I feel like it's your higher self, your soul, and like source energy, right? Like life force energy. I feel like you're receiving messages right now. I feel like this is a period of time where you can be more internal with yourself. And I feel like this is just so fulfilling to you personally on so many levels, to feel this connection. And I feel like here also, whatever, it's like you're really in tune with your priorities, or the priority of what's really important in life in general, not just, you know, in the moment. I feel like you're really seeing the bigger picture. And, you know, it's like things change in life. The material reality changes in life. So I feel like you have this very healthy detachment in a way from it, where you know it's always existing, it's always moving, it's always changing, and you appreciate it. You're very grateful for it, and yet you understand like the gratitude and appreciation that is being human, that is being connected to source, that is receiving this spiritual communication, to being, you know, in the consciousness of life and being a part of, you know, the foundation of it all, right? So I feel like there's a lot going on here where you're very in tune with it right now. There's not much that you are having to do in terms of worrying about manifesting anything right now. Like I feel like that's all being handled and it's all unfolding behind the scenes, so to speak, while you're able to kind of be front and center with your spiritual connection right now, which is really cool. I feel like if there's any concerns around finances, like you're making all the right choices, that there's nothing to worry about. It's all being recognized, like there's a humbleness to it and a great power that comes with that. Your gifts, your talents are absolutely beautiful, and it's like you're shining in all this color. You're connected, and it's opening you up to so many beautiful opportunities and adventures and experiences in your life that are unfolding beautifully, all on their own, naturally. Gosh, I feel like here too with the Four of Mirrors, there's something about just knowing how beautifully perfect you are, like how wonderful your body is already. Like I feel like you don't have to be looking in the mirror all the time right now. Like you're really listening to your voice inside. You're really trusting that inner voice. You're allowing yourself to receive messages. You already acknowledge, you know, the perfection of life itself. So I feel like there's just a beautiful connection here. It's just so beautiful. It's like no matter what's going on in the external, you know that it's all rooted within, and there's just something really beautiful here. And I feel like you're really being seen in the truth of who you are, in the unseen and within yourself. And it's really, really wonderful. Okay. Look at this abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. Exactly. That's what I'm feeling. It's like you understand that by being in your bliss, being in your frequency, you're manifesting everything you want without thinking about it. It's going to happen effortlessly. You may not even know what it is you want to manifest, and that's okay. That's even better. You know, when you don't know what you want to manifest, you just know that whatever is manifesting for you is in alignment with you, and you're going to love it because it's you. You're in your gratitude. And that's how you manifest exactly what you want. It's like your soul knows exactly what you want. And so I feel like it allows you to really be in the moment, in the present moment of receiving messages, of learning, of being connected to consciousness, and allowing that to kind of guide your path wherever, you know, interests you, whatever it is that calls to your heart and spirit. And that's really great. Okay, we have protect the wild and green, number 32. Protect the wild and green. So you may be receiving, you know, these intuitive callings to really be in tune with the earth, you know, and whatever's wild, whatever's green, whatever's happening, to have this ability with this wisdom to connect in with the life force energy. It's guiding you to be a guardian, so to speak, of earth, of the place we live. I feel like there's such a beauty here, like even in the clothing that she's wearing. It's like you can feel this on the inside. It's not so much what we see on the outside. it's how we feel on the inside. And I feel you in this beautiful way, just very in tune with the earth, you know, very in tune with who you are. Like I said, I was feeling this like with the water, the trees, like it's like you're all over the earth. Your consciousness is very in tune. It's very beautiful. Okay? And you're being recognized. Like they recognize you. Spirit recognizes you. Source recognizes you. The earth energies, source energy recognizes you. It's like this new feeling of love and forgiveness. Number 49. Forgiveness. Okay, so I'm, you know, it's like I'm feeling here with the mushrooms, there's that energy of the natural energies of light, the life cycle, right? And the mushrooms are a part of the communication of earth, and also the composting of things that, you know, can be returned and recycled and renewed. So there's something here about really being able to forgive the past, being able to forgive. It's just like the energy of forgiveness, the energy of abundance. It's a time where you can really allow yourself to go in deep and feel within yourself, you know, where forgiveness is. I feel like it's not just being asked for, it's also like understanding forgiveness in a deeper way and being able to truly forgive the past energies of, you know, what has happened over the course of humanity, like having forgiveness for humanity in general, for the mistakes that we've made, for the grievances, for the issues that it's caused, for the sadness, for the loss, for the grief. Like it's not just your own personal forgiveness that you're tuning into. It's like the forgiveness of the humanity, you know, human soul, the soul of humanity itself over all of these years of time that have progressed, you know, helping heal that part of humanity where a lot of people have avoided it. I feel like you're a part of that, you know, that beautiful healing of the earth, of human people, humanity, the soul of humanity is what I'm hearing. Okay, so don't be afraid of that. Really embrace that, because I've definitely experienced that as well, and work with that on a daily basis, you know, to be honest with you, because there's so many things that happen in the earth, have happened on earth by human beings, that creates a lot of sadness and tragedy, and it still happens to this day. So working with that energy is really powerful, and you've got to have a strong heart, you know. It's not for the weak of heart, so, or the faint of heart. So I feel like, you know, especially here with this kind of like warrior-esque type of energy, protecting the wild and green, like you have what it takes. You have a heart of gold. You have a heart of earth, a solid, a solid, beautiful earth heart that is big and strong. Okay. And you're not alone. Look at this energy healing. Wow. All this color. Again, it's like, I feel like you really have gained a deeper understanding into energy healing, feeling connected to the earth and to the soul of life itself, to the life force energy, and being able to work with it in a very responsible way that is truly beneficial, that is healing, that is helpful to this planet, to this world, to the people. Wow, it's quite profound, actually. So this is really great. I'm feeling like if you're able to be out in nature, and even just, you know, whatever you feel guided to do when it comes to being in nature, and, you know, your hands, like the way your hands are, like the way that you're directing your energy, learning about that, and being intentional in what you're doing is really beautiful and really fun and really great. Feels really good. It's like, just by choosing to tune in, you receive information on how things work, on how things happen, you know, how things heal naturally through the earth energies. It's really, really cool. I help create a world where it is safe for us to love each other. Oh, love is the most powerful healing force there is. I give it and accept it without limitation. Look at you. This is so beautiful. You are such a beautiful soul. Truly helping create a beautiful world where we all feel safe, we all feel abundant, we at least know we have the opportunity to. For you, you know, you're definitely, I feel like here with the Judgment card, it's so recognized. Like you are so recognized and appreciated, and one, you know, with the earth. in such beautiful ways. So thank you so much. Truly. Wow. Because these are, these are energies that require, you know, true love, true unconditional love. And so this is definitely not for the faint of heart. And you are an amazing person. So thank you for being you. Absolutely thank you. Let's see. I prosper whenever I turn. I prosper wherever I turn. This one's hard to read. It says, I now see opportunities for abundance everywhere. I am blessed and prospered. I now see opportunities for abundance everywhere. I am blessed and prospered. I prosper wherever I turn. Okay. So I feel like, wherever you go, whatever you're doing, you're going to feel this energy of abundance surrounding you. You're going to feel very prosperous. It's like your energy is recognized as this beautiful, loving, safe energy. And I feel like, the abundance is showered upon you wherever you go, that you don't need to worry, in any way, like you're feeling it. And you've definitely earned it. You've definitely worked very much into learning and growing. And so this is just beautiful affirmation for you. This is truly wonderful. I feel honored to share these messages with you, for sure. Let's get a Bob Ross card here to close the message. Absolutely beautiful. Definitely keep doing what you're doing, and know how wise you are and how appreciated you are. I feel like here with this Algor Mastery, you're going to be receiving some messages that pertain to deep wisdom and healing of the earth and the world that maybe not many other people receive. So definitely if you feel like writing things down and keeping a journal, I feel like that would be very beneficial for you. No pressure, just relax and watch it happen. Okay, no pressure. Four of spades, four of swords, no pressure, right? It's like you feel this like very responsible, powerful type of, role in the world. And it's like, no pressure. Yeah, okay. But I love this, it's just a reminder, relax, watch it all happen, allow yourself to observe and feel. Because I feel like you're able to do it without absorbing it, in a way that's negative in any way. You know how to transmute it. You know how to respond to it. You know what to do. So, and it doesn't affect you like that. It's like I'm even seeing like your aura, like anything that's like negative or anything, it just kind of bounces off. Like you don't even need to be aware of it necessarily unless you do. Like if you need to be aware of it, it's shown to you in a way that is, you're able to work with. So I feel like this is really great and you're really going to enjoy, the upcoming time, whatever this is that's unfolding. I feel like it feels really good. You feel really relaxed and at ease with all of it. And you're just able to do what you do in the best of ways. Okay. So with this forgiveness energy too, it may be the only thing that feels kind of heavy. And that's, with this four of mirrors here is what I'm feeling like. And yet it's short-lived. Like you gain such profound wisdom with it, and you're just one of those people that can do it. So remind yourself how amazing you are and keep going. And I just say thank you to you so much for your deep heart and your emotional maturity and wisdom and ability to handle all that stuff, because not everyone can do it. So that's why you're chosen to protect and be this awesome, beautiful warrior that you are. Okay, so thank you, group number 2. I truly hope this message resonated, that it just brought you relief, peace of mind, and knowing that you're on the right path, and affirming you in whatever way I possibly can, and whatever wisdom I can offer you moving forward, wise one. My goodness. Thank you so much for tuning in. It truly is my honor and pleasure. Thank you to all my subscribers. I love you infinitely, so very much. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe if the message resonated. And I will be back again very soon with more messages for all of you lovelies. So be good to yourself, and I'm sending infinite love as always. Peace. Hello, group number 3. How are all of you beautiful heart and souls? Thank you so much for tuning in. So let's see what this energetic check-in source heart want you to know at this time. We have handwriting, authenticity. Handwriting. Wow, that's beautiful. I felt immediately like there's something about handwriting. If you're journaling or writing things down, you may notice your handwriting being shown to you in different ways. You may be able to write in different types of handwriting that's actually really, I want to say, not only beautiful, however, it can also be revealing in many ways to what you're tuning into, the consciousness that you're tuning into. Let's get a deeper feel into what's going on here. Handwriting, authenticity. You may be guided to do some writing in your journal, like notes, like writing letters, or just simply writing from your own soul in a way that feels, it's like getting to know your own authentic energy through your writing. Through writing letters, like how you write letters, how you address things. Let's see here what we've got. We have 7 of mirrors. Wow, 3 of mirrors. Oh my goodness. And Psyche the World. This came out in the last message. I felt immediately here with the 7 of mirrors. There's something about some of the mirrors are cracked. You know, they all have different shapes. And yet there's truth, you know, in every mirror. It just depends on which one you're looking, and they may have, you know, the reflection may even be a little bit different in every mirror. So there's something here about becoming aware of that, having fun with that, playing with that, being able to play with your consciousness and the consciousness of life itself through your writing, and how different characters arrive through that, or even like different feelings may write out differently. And there's something about your own handwriting and being able to see it with your own eyes, like in the different feelings that you're in the different types of like information, whatever it is, like it appears differently on the page. And there's something within that awareness that helps you see things in a way that's new, especially here with the 3 of mirrors. I feel like it's some sort of like celebration type of energy, friendship type of energy. Like it's something that you really have a fun time like engaging in. You could be a writer. You could have something to do with writing where you like to, you know, write characters or create characters. I'm just feeling like it's really fun. Like there's something very intuitive about it for you. And there's something here with the world where you feel like you can connect in with the consciousness of the world and be able to write things and actually benefit through stories or through letters or however it is that you write, and really tune into that frequency of love and tune into that true authentic energy. The authenticity of personality, the authenticity of thought. You know, there's something there that really captures our hearts and spirits I feel like when you're writing, it's like, whoa, when we read that, we feel that, you know, in our heart, we feel it, and we can identify or relate to certain characters or whatever feelings that are coming through. It feels really fun and playful. Like here, the lion and the lamb, like you could write anything. You could mix and match all sorts of things. I don't know. There's just something really fun about it. Oh my goodness. Even like seeing this woman sitting here alone, like, I don't know, I feel like it's like really cool for you to be able to kind of explore different worlds and realities through your writing. And there's something about handwriting that I feel like if you tune into it, it'll really reveal some really neat things to you versus like typing on a computer or something, or even a typewriter. I feel like the handwriting, I know for me, the handwriting is really amazing. So I feel like for you, it's just really going to allow you to feel your own soul pouring through and how it interacts with the consciousness, especially here with the world. Like I feel something really opening up to you that you may not have been aware of before. And when you discover it, it's like, wow, this is really fun. This is really cool. Okay. Look at this 8 of Wands. Yeah, there's some like really awesome communication that you're able to engage with. It's like a form of communication that you're able to, you know, write and be immersed in some sort of story that is energetic and consciousness, yet it's, you know, it's like you're the narrator, you're the one writing it and being able to experience it at the same time. It's really quite profound and like reveals a lot, and it's amazing. We have the Queen of Wands. Wow. Oh my goodness. And the 9 of Swords. So this is really profound, because I feel like here with the Queen of Wands, you know, she is the shadow queen. She's able to go within the shadows and bring forth the the good stuff, right? She can see things for what they are. She can see things in a way with a warm heart, with a loving heart, and bring healing, bring understanding, bring awareness to things that maybe a lot of other people aren't willing to go there because they're too afraid or they haven't healed their own wounds. And I feel like, excuse me, you've done a lot of healing and soul growth. And so, it's like here, even with the lion and the lamb, you can be with so many different types of people and characters. You're not triggered easily. And yet, it's like, your boundaries, you know enough about human behavior and the human psyche that you're able to create and write things that influence or touch people in ways that they can relate to, even if it's not something you necessarily experienced yourself. And I feel like here there's an awareness here of understanding when you're in tune with the consciousness of the world, which is the whole soul of humanity, all of the characters over all the time in humanity. There's so much that has happened. So there are times when you feel like, like this guy's like fighting off a demon lizard here, right? I mean, it's like writing stories where there's the hero and the villain and all of that. Like you're going to be able to do those sort of things because the fear doesn't get triggered in you. You can separate fiction from fantasy. You can create stories that are actually true, yet maybe they're not. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's something here about having that deep awareness and being able to translate things in a way that actually brings understanding and resolution and insightfulness. So if you are a writer, this is a really awesome message for you. If you're interested in, learning how to write stories, learning to write for, scripts or movies or films or anything like that, or writing a book, I feel like this is really, really going to help you to tune into your authentic handwriting, to write some things by hand, to start writing, get some notebooks and write by hand, and really have fun with it and see how the characters develop in that way. And I feel like for you, even if it's not something that you want to do, like, in that type of way, either way, it's helping your spiritual growth. It's helping you do it in a way that's fun. It's like fun to do. It's educational. You learn so much, and it helps you become more clear in your own purpose and your own life and what it is that you're doing in so many ways. You may be into poetry, whatever it is. Like, I feel like it's helping you slay the demons, so to speak, in a way that's being able to creatively channel that energy in a really positive way that benefits you and possibly many, many others. Okay. Really, really cool. Really cool energy here. I love it. I absolutely love it. I feel like you know what you're doing, and this is like practice makes perfect. And the more you practice, like, I feel like it's going to help you develop in so many ways that, it seems so simple, right? To just handwrite, and yet it's going to be so profound for you. It's going to reveal a lot of things for you that you may not have been aware of before, and it's really fun. I mean, I do it. I love it so much. And we have separation here, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Okay, so this could have been brought on by a separation, and has you feeling some things inside. And I feel like whatever this is, it's a very healthy way for you to channel that energy in a way that's beneficial to you, though in a way that you can interact with spirit, interact with life force energy, source, love, and it can bring a deeper understanding to yourself. It may not be something you want to share with others, and just feeling like there's different, however it resonates for you, there's different scenarios playing out here. Whatever this is, though, it brings immense healing to the separation, the feeling of separation. And I feel like you feel so connected. It brings you into this very connected story of humanity where you're not alone, and there's answers. There's answers. There's not just answers, however, it's like everyone has their experiences. So it's like being able to see that there really is no right or wrong answer. There's no good or bad. It's just these experiences and what we've been through, and being able to like see how different things could play out, maybe writing how it could have played out or what you want to play out, or having deeper understanding into the behaviors of humans and why we do what we do. Like, I feel like there's something here that allows you to focus on what you can learn from this experience versus being immersed in sadness and grief, or, missing someone and having it drive you crazy. Like, I feel like this is a really healthy way for you to recognize who you are, your own power, your true authenticity. And it's really deep. It's really deep, and yet I feel like it's going to arrive through in a way that's really fun and lighthearted, that brings healing and relief to your heart. and understanding as to why things happen. That helps you grow as a person, with yourself, your relationships, whatever it is that you're doing in life. I feel like it really connects you with your own authenticity in ways that are just so beautiful. You know, you feel like the queen or the king, you know, and it helps you attract. It's like being attracted to you. It's attracted to you because you are very good at this, whatever it is. Okay. I am good enough. I am good enough. There is no need to struggle to be better. All I need to do is love myself more today than yesterday and treat myself as someone who is deeply loved. Okay, so I feel like this is going to help you feel deeply loved. Maybe you weren't feeling that before. And through your own handwriting, like writing, even starting with a love letter to yourself, just loving yourself every day a little bit more, doing a little bit more to love yourself every day. You know, the Queen of Wands is really good at loving herself. Being good to herself, and she knows how to attract what she wants because she's in that self-love energy. She's very nurturing. She's very warm-hearted. She's very charismatic. She can be a bit sarcastic because she's been there, you know? She's been there, and with humility comes humor, you know, and being able to connect with that deep love after going through difficult times. It helps you develop that attitude of gratitude that is more rooted and grounded in the truth versus being out there, you know, like, I don't know, there's something here about finding your neutrality and embracing the light and the dark and being neutral, you know, just feeling very grounded, because it's not all positive all the time. And it's difficult to talk about some of the darker things. And so if we bring understanding, though, bring it full circle, then it feels really good. You know, it's like, to see the whole picture allows us a deeper understanding, and then it's not so much about judging it or judging ourselves. We understand, we learn, we grow from those experiences, and we become better people. So I feel like this is you know, if you can really tune into what it is that you're learning about it and let go of fears. You know, don't be afraid to write. When you're writing, you can write anything down. No one's going to get hurt when you write, you know? So it's like, it allows an expression. It allows that energy to be channeled into something positive, even if it doesn't feel so positive as you're writing it. If you write the whole picture, then it becomes positive, right? It's like we need to see the whole picture in order to understand what's really going on. I feel like a very triumphant energy here. You know, it's like if you envision a movie where a lot of dark things happen, I'm sure it wasn't comfortable for those writers to write those dark parts, and yet we needed to see those to understand the entire story. And, you know, then you see where people, you know, rise into who they really are, where they heal or where they recover from something. And it's so profound, you know, that strength of the human spirit, of the human heart. So there's something here where you're able to respond to these sort of things that are going on within you in a way that's really positive, and whatever you've learned or become aware of, you know, have deeper understanding of. I feel like it's really connecting you to the world in a way that will just evolve in such beautiful ways, okay? So let's see, what else? Let's get an Ascended Masters card here. You are seeing the situation accurately. Okay, so really listen to your intuition. This is all very intuitive, especially here with the wands, the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands. This is very intuitive energy. So you're working with the mental realm, and you're working with your intuition, and it's about bringing them together. You know, being that neutral, like seeing your soul as the neutral kind of observer and narrator of all of the different things that are happening. And it's really beautiful to merge. Okay, like when the heart and the mind work together. Wow. I mean, then the power of your mind is so unbelievable because it's fueled with the heart, you know, when it's all fueled with love, you can't go wrong. You know, you're going to write from your heart. However, your mind is now engaged in it in a way that's really great, stimulating to the mind, helping your mind grow in ways that you never imagined. And it's just really, really powerful. You know, it's like, I feel like as humans, you know, we've kind of, over time, especially with the onset of computers and AI, a lot of us, it's like we forget how to think for ourselves. And you hear a lot of people say, well, get out of your head and, you know, get into your heart. It's like, that's true. However, we need to think. We need to learn how to think. We need to use our brains. Thinking is a good thing. It's a very good thing. And, so when we're able to really be in our heart and we're not afraid to think, we can channel our thoughts and channel our brain power in a way that is really beneficial and is rooted in the heart. So there's something here about trusting yourself and your intuition, merging that with your brain and being able to really use your brain in ways that are so stimulating. I can just feel it. It's like, yes, it's just like, it feels really good. And, it's the intelligence. It's allowing your body to be intelligent and operate in the way that it loves to operate. So this is really great, okay? Trust yourself. You are seeing the situation accurately, and as you write, I feel like it's going to affirm that even more for you. We have the Queen. Look at this. Woman, fertility, feminine power, sexuality, and friendships. So a lot of beautiful energy here, and I was feeling friendship energy where I feel like there's a way that you connect in with your consciousness. It feels very friendly. Like there's a relatability. A lot of us feel very similar things. And so when we feel that, we can feel, it's like there's a reassurance type of energy here that makes you feel, that allows you to feel who you really are. That authentic energy, especially here with the Queen, the feminine power of creativity, a lot of creative energy running through you right now. And I feel you. It allows you to feel like you're in your power. You feel appreciated, you feel acknowledged, you feel the energy of support, within you. And it's very fertile. Like I feel it expanding and growing in so many ways. It's very beautiful. Okay. So keep going with that. Definitely keep going. Let's see what else here. Let's get a few more oracle cards. Let the emotions flow. Number 23. Okay. Let the emotions flow. I feel like for you, when you're writing, you're going to feel your emotions. It'll bring up some things within you that allow you to feel emotional. And sometimes it may be difficult, especially here with the Nine of Swords energy. However, just let those emotions flow. Allow yourself to express those emotions to yourself. When you're writing, allow yourself to cry. Allow yourself to feel things. Allow it to, move out of your body onto the paper, into your psyche, wherever it is, because that's going to allow you it's going to allow you to channel things in ways that you've never have before. It's going to feel really good, very healing. And I feel like it brings a deeper understanding to you and also the collective consciousness, right? I feel like as you're doing this, the collective consciousness is learning and growing right along with you. I feel you really in tune with the collective consciousness. Okay. So allow your emotions to flow. Allow yourself to be grateful for your emotions, because whatever it is, it's like once you allow them to flow and they really get flowing, you're really going to get to know your emotions on a deeper level and feel that appreciation for them. And it's going to allow you to be with them in a way that maybe you've never experienced before. And it's going to be very healing for you. And also it's going to allow you to continue growing your emotions, to feeling things that are amazing. And sometimes it doesn't feel amazing. However, you have the awareness that it's just, it's short-lived. It comes and goes, and it's every time it happens, there's something profound that's, that comes with it, right? It's not all in vain. There's something there where there's a lot happening, and you're going to know what it is in the moment. And there may be things that it's like there's things that are going to happen for you that no one will ever know about. However, it's like clearing you, it's purifying you every time it happens. And it's so beautiful. It's like I feel the ancients with you. I feel the spirits with you. I feel the healing energies with you through the process. So it's like not only is it beneficial for you in so many ways, I feel like collectively it's benefiting in ways that you're not even aware of. Okay, so let the emotions flow for sure. Let's see. Let's get one of these cards here too. Whew. Powerful. This is really powerful. My goodness. Who would have thought, right? We have, my income is constantly increasing. I begin now, today, to open myself to ever increasing prosperity. So this could be something that allows you to, be open to new avenues of prosperity, that you really can see those opportunities. I was feeling you like writing books or channeling and writing different things, whether it's movie scripts or poetry or whatever it is. Like, I feel like there's something here that allows you to really feel those opportunities, you know, to see that for yourself, to see yourself as a part of the world, as not just making money. But however, it's like you get to share your experiences with the world in a way that's prosperous for you. It's going to support you as well. And, you know, allowing your income to grow naturally from all of this. My income is constantly increasing. It allows you to be in that mindset where you're constantly allowing expansion. You're constantly allowing the prosperity to flow to you, through you, from you, with you. It's like with you all the time. And so this is a really beautiful affirmation. If you are thinking about that, you know, not to allow any fears to hold you back. This is definitely something you can do. You're very good at it and be very prosperous at it as well. You know, to receive that income to support you in your life and whatever it is you're doing and being connected to the collective consciousness. I feel that very strongly, and it's definitely a yes. It's a good thing, okay? It's a very, very good thing. It's exciting. You know, it's really exciting. Like, there's so many opportunities that are connected to that in so many ways, and you're never going to know until you just start. So I feel like starting here with your own handwriting is like, you know, it's like start with the basics and build upon that. Is just, it's so profound in so many ways, and it's going to guide you. It's going to guide you and open up your energy, and I keep hearing just in gorgeous, beautiful ways, in so many beautiful ways, so many beautiful ways. Okay, because I feel a lot of friendship energy around you. I feel you as like just a very charismatic, beautiful person with a deep understanding of humanity. And, you know, that's what we love. We love to understand humanity. We love it. We love learning about ourselves, especially when someone else has a beautiful way of being able to share it, okay? So, wow, trust yourself. I keep hearing trust yourself, trust myself, trust myself. You're seeing the situation accurately. What you're feeling is true. Definitely keep allowing yourself to flow with it daily, okay? And I'm going to pull one more here from the Bob Ross deck. This is the Two of Clubs. Let's make some nice little clouds that just float around and have fun all day. I love this, okay? I feel like this is so fun for you. Like, I felt it earlier. I felt it in the beginning. You know, it's just something that's so fun. And you're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I can do this. It's just so fun, you know? It's like just float around and have fun all day, you know? Do what you love what you do. And that's what's happening for you, okay? So keep going. Don't give up. You know, this is just affirmation for you that you're on the right path, that yes, you know, these little dreams come true. These little dreams turn into big dreams and more opportunities, and life is meant to be experienced and fun. And that's why we align with this journey, you know, of the heart, of love, of life force energy. It truly does support us in miraculous ways. And, you know, you can just make some nice little clouds and float around and have fun all day. And my candle just went out, so the message is complete. So I truly hope, group number 3, that this message resonated, that it just brought affirmation to what you're feeling, what you're going through, and, you know, any sort of guidance or wisdom moving forward for you. I'm so honored and grateful to share these messages. I truly am. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you to my subscribers. You're all amazing. I love you infinitely. And if you are new to the channel and the message resonated, please do subscribe. I'm truly just, you know, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that you all exist and that I get to share these messages with such amazing people. So I will be back again very soon with more messages. And so just be good to yourself, and I'll see you again very soon. Infinite love always. Peace.